Y'all good?
So of course we're right here on 106 KMEL. Big Sean is in the building. We'll get some questions from y'all in a couple minutes. But how does it feel, man? You know, finally famous, of course, been out for say you a couple singles in right now.
Yeah, dude.
How does it feel? Like
Man, I still just feel like it's the beginning. You know, I honestly work my ass off just to get my foot in the door. So it's like to see it all paying off, to see the people who I used to look up to, consider legends, you know, reaching out to me like, yo, I love you. You know, it's crazy. You know, I got calls from just about everybody I admire, from, of course, Ye and Jay and all them, but to Puff and just people, random people, even Justin Timberlake being like, wow, man, I really fuck with Big Sean. Like,
that's dope.
I was like, damn.
So just to get this out the way, where you talking about legends, of course, some drama. Is this like your first, like, is this Big Sean's first drama in hip-hop so far?
What you mean?
So of course, you know, there was a comment that was made a minute ago that you made about punchline rap.
Oh, yeah.
And then, of course, you know, fired back out of the middle of nowhere from Ludacris.
A year later.
Yeah, last week. Is this like the first thing that you've been like, yo, beef?
Well, I kind of look at it as like free promotion. Because to me, I'm from Detroit, so when it's beef, it's like real serious. Like, we take it to like, you know, it gets like real.
Cats is outside.
Really physical. So for me, it's not really beef at all. To me, it's just like promotion.
Okay.
People trying to make buzz out of nothing, you know.
So you're not gonna go. It's not gonna be one of them old school joints where you're gonna go back and be like, what can I say about Luda?
Why would I have no problems with Luda? I don't even know that man. It's all good.
Right.
He ain't never, you know. He giving me more buzz, so it's all good.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Coming up around the crew that you came up around right now, of course, the Drakes of the world, the Wiz Khalifas of the world. Like, how do you feel about the progress of that entire kind of like new hip hop movement?
Man, I'm proud of all of them. You know, I talked to even just Wale. Wale was knocking on my hotel this morning. I didn't know he was there. Some of my security told him what room I was in, and he walked in and was like, "What's up, my nigga?" You know. But it's just tight to see the people who I know for years, like Wiz. That's my brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Wale, that's my brother. You know, all these fools that I've been knowing for years. I'm talking about years. Mac Miller. These are people I know since like 08, 09.
Yeah.
So to see them all blowing up, to see everybody doing good, even Nicki, you know, to see her go so big, it's just like
Woo, Nicki, hold up. Can we talk about the video one time? It's me and you here right now, Sean. So did you slap it a little bit?
Yeah, I slapped it in the video.
I mean, like the real thing you do. I didn't know if that was like a stunt slap or what happened.
No, that was real. I was acting out. Man. No, Nicki's cool. That's my girl, man. She's tight.
Okay. And
working with her is just great.
Okay, dope. Of course, working with Kanye. You know what I mean? You've been here for a minute since 07, 08?
I met him around that time and signed to him like the middle of 08. And like it took some years, man. It was tight to just go from riding to school. I met him when I was 17.
Yeah.
So to go from riding to school, listening to him, to him being my idol, to him being one of my best friends now, a mentor, riding me around in his Maybach with my mom, telling me like, he was telling my mom like, yo, your son gonna be a hip hop legend. Like he's gonna be one of the greatest. I don't know if you know that. But just to get that, you know, it's crazy how your life can go from so real to so real so fast, and just to, you know, to be listening to Jay-Z or riding to school listening to them, to be on the couch listening to Watch the Throne, them playing Watch the Throne, for me giving my opinion on it.
Yeah.
Like, man, what you think about it? You think we should change it? I'm sitting here like, man, how the hell I know on this couch?
What am I supposed to tell Jay-Z and Kanye about changing the album?
Yeah, but the point is though, man, it's like, a lot of people told me I was throwing my life away. A lot of people told me I was like doing the wrong things, told me rap was stupid. You know, I remember my teacher told me that, and I realized she was stupid for telling me something like that.
You said something like that on the album, right? You were talking about how like folks really discourage you from taking this path that you're on right now.
Yeah, I think, but can't nobody see your vision like you know what I'm saying? Like, can't nobody see your vision like you. If it's one thing I learned, you know, you always gotta follow your heart, man, because you never want to look back wishing you woulda, coulda, shoulda did anything. And I turned like me, when I graduated high school, I turned down all my scholarships to Michigan State. I had like a damn near full ride for academic scholarships there. I turned it all down, man, just to like focus on this rap stuff, to where, you know, a lot of people told me it was the most stupid thing I could do, but I saw this shit all like in front of me. I just knew I just had to do it, so.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
You know, like I said, I feel like I'm gonna be a megastar, man. This is just the beginning. Like I see it, I'm planning it all out right
So what's 10 years from now for Big Sean?
10 years?
Yeah, 10 years. 10 years down the road. Like, who do you see yourself compared to in the hip hop realm? Or are you just gonna build your own road, You know, and what does that look like? Because it's been a few years that you've been on the road now. You know, what do you see in the future?
Man, I feel like progression in just every aspect of my life, not even just hip hop, but just as a businessman. It's just a role model, letting people know that, yo man, there's so many different ways to be inspired and to make music, or to make, you know, money, to make a way in this world without just being a rapper or being this or being that. So, you know, I want to be an example to that, and just, I'm definitely going to be rich as hell for sure. And, you know, definitely going to have my family straight. Definitely going to be an example.
Are you going to do are you going to go to Ice Cube route one day and start doing like family movies with kids?
I don't know about family movies. I'm gonna probably end up doing movies, man. My mom was a real big actress. She was actually like, she was in the same class as Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
She was doing like a lot of commercials and got offered a lot of movie things and everything, but then she had to, acting as a grind, just like rapping or radio or anything, you know, so she dropped out of the acting thing and just fell back on her college degree she had. She had a master's in English, so she just became an English teacher, so she kind of gave up her dream to more so support her family and really be there for like me and my brother. So it's kind of like, when my turn came around for me to live my dream out, she was the one who was more supportive than anybody.
Yeah.
She believed in me when I didn't believe in me, and like without her, none of this would be possible. So I'm definitely gonna get into the acting game, and my goal is to get her in a movie too. She's such a great actress, you know, so I'm working on it.
Okay.
My manager's Kevin alive, so you know he could probably pull
anything's possible.
Yeah.
All right, down the road musically, is there anything that you haven't done yet that you still, like, you're interested in doing? Any collabs you thinking about doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna get them all out though, probably on the second album. I really want to collab with Eminem, just cause
the Detroit.
Yeah, coming from Detroit, he was somebody I always looked up to, just like from the syllable wordplay, and you know, he always kept a sense of lyricism in all his songs, and that's something I strive for. You know, so I just can't wait to get in this second album. The second album is already like so much better than the first one.
You already working on the second album?
Yeah, we already working on it. It's way more introspective. It's like way more rap shit.
Yeah.
But you know, I feel like this first one definitely got me a good relationship like at radio. It got me, I feel like it's essential to have a good relationship with radio in order to take your career to the next level. And to have songs people just know off deck, off rip. You know what I'm saying? So we working on it, man, just going hard.
For sure. So you know, like the Bay like loves you, right?
No, I ain't know that. They
right. Every show that I've heard about in the past year that Big Sean has been at in the Bay. You did a show in San Jose a couple months back, showing New Parish Cats. Is like, oh man, you can't get in. The Big Sean show sold out, bro, like a week ahead of time.
Yeah, the one tonight has been sold out for like a month. So.
Yeah. So I mean, like, you know, how are you receptive to all of the love that you've been getting? You know, not even here, but just all over.
I guess that is love, man. I just look at it as like, I'm appreciative of everything, so I look at it like super happy and excited, but it's like you can't really, from the inside looking out, sometimes you can't really see your progression at all. To me, it's kind of like, I don't know what it's like, but from outside looking, like I remember I went to Philly, and we rocked like a stadium with like 20,000, and like everybody knew everything. I was like, God damn, I didn't know it was like that, you know? So it's just, you can't really see because sometimes it happens so fast, it's happening so fast that you can't tell your progression, so. You know, it's kind of humbling though, man. Like, I never get the big head or anything. You know, my grandma taught me, whatever you get, you can lose twice as fast. So, you know, I'm just taking it all in, just, you know, trying to take it to the next level.
The other thing I had to say to you while I'm sitting here, I thought you were going to bring out Hammer in Summer Jam. I'd hit him back.
We tried to bring Hammer out, man. Hammer's on some religious stuff right now, I guess. Did you know about that? Is Hammer a pastor? Y'all know?
Well, you know, I hear something about some kind of. But he's still out here in the pants doing old school Can't Touch This from time to time. So I thought it might be cool.
But I don't know if he wanted to come out on a song all about ass. That Sunday.
Summer Jam Saturday sermons.
But no, we definitely were trying to make that happen. That was something I think everybody wanted to see.
Yeah.
You know, I was sorry I couldn't pull it off.
All right, let's go. So folks want to find out where you are on the net, Twitter, Facebook, website, all of that.
My Twitter is just @Big Sean, man. BIGSEAN, nothing too complicated. I got all my stuff linked to there, my YouTube, Facebook, website, tour dates, music, merchandise, all that. So, you know, we're working on a lot of new music. We got that good music album coming next. That's me, Kanye, Cudi, Saha, John Legend, Common, Pusha T, everybody on one album. So that's coming in like March, I think. And then my next album is the one right after that. So right after that is when my next album comes out.
Okay. Dance is the single that's out right now. Is there another single that you got that's gonna pop off after this? Is there something that you picked already?
Well, that's the third single, so I think we're gonna go with Don't Tell Me You Love Me. We shooting a video for the song on mine called Don't Tell Me You Love Me. And it's a way more like, conceptual song.
Yeah.
About like domestic love and stuff like that. So we shooting a video for that. We shooting a video for the song with Wiz Khalifa called High.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I'm dropping a free mixtape too called FFOE just because that's how I came up was a mixtape game.
Yeah.
I didn't want people to think
First
like,
mixtape was Finally Famous tape, right?
Yeah, Finally Famous, and then Finally Famous 2, Finally Famous 3. But I'm dropping one called FFOE, is Finally Famous Over Everything, just because that's how I came up. I didn't want to like neglect that part of my career, let people think I'm going a certain direction. Like, of course I know how to make radio songs, and a lot of my like believers who've been rocking with me was kind of thrown off. Like, man, what the hell? We never heard this type of shit from you. So, I'm just keeping it to the roots and putting something out for the people who've been rocking with me and people who really love that real rap shit.
That's what's up.
Let these old heads know what it is, man.
So Twitter one more time, let them know that so they can find you and get connected with everything.
It's at Big Sean, BIGSEN.
Appreciate you for coming through. Y'all give it up for Big Sean.